So I got kicked off Twitter for talking about Jews. It's something you're not allowed to do. All right. In a woman's room, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Patrick Little, right?
Yes.
Patrick, why are you here?
I'm here to protest the censorship of white men on Twitter.
You were booted off of Twitter for your views.
Yes. I was trying to debate whether or not the Holocaust happened.
The Holocaust happened, Patrick Little.
Well, I'd like to debate that. That's the one thing you can't talk about. As a matter of fact, I'll be landing in Austria in a few days, and I welcome the Jews to have me arrested there.
And so you decided to come to Twitter headquarters and hold the sign.
Yes, it's okay to be white, and that's something that these internet companies are slowly going to learn. The new public forum, the new public square is Twitter, is Gab. Just as I can go to the public forum and discuss anything in front of the town hall, I should be able to on Twitter as well. Just because the first person may have laid telephone lines at one point doesn't mean he has a monopoly on telecoms.
Got it.
The ADL runs Twitter.
So,
yes, they've opened up a regional headquarters here.
Not going to debate facts about whether the Holocaust happened because that's just
Well,
ridiculous.
actually, it's legal to do that in this country. It's
we
illegal
can,
in other countries.
You can do that. I'm not going to debate whether the Holocaust. I mean, the Nazis themselves reported the numbers.
What is a Nazi?
Oh, no, I've seen this. This is really. We have to get to Berkeley, but you, sir, what is your situation? You saw him?
Yeah, I was just walking home from work and I saw him with the sign. We didn't get into the Holocaust denial until later. I started speaking Yiddish to him, and he responded in German that he.
First.
Right, Hebrew at first, and then in German that he had some issues with the numbers. I'm the grandchild of Holocaust survivors. Much of my family perished in the Shoah. So
when you hear him say the Holocaust didn't happen,
it's both incredibly disturbing and incredibly boring. Just kind of fascinating to me. But I felt like really the only thing I could do was stand here and make a sign and then invite my friend and comrade to make another sign. So we've been standing out here for a couple hours. It's very well if he has the free speech to say these things. I personally don't think he has, but as long as he does, we have the free speech to stand here and denounce him.
his point is that Twitter kicked him out of the public square.
Sure, I mean, whatever, Twitter's a private company. I think hate speech should be restricted. That's just my belief. Speech which is hateful, speech which is threatening, speech which puts people's lives in danger. I mean, this guy in a very
in this country, speech is free.
Is free, yeah.
With very few limitations, whether you know,
That's true, and we've seen what has happened when speech has gone unchecked.
Bottom line here, do you agree with Twitter taking them out of, as he calls it, the town square?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no Nazis on Twitter, no Nazis anywhere.
What's a Nazi?
You're a Nazi, bud.
Okay, so a Nazi is any white that stands up for his people.
No.
What is
That's
a Nazi?
not what you did. You stand here as a white person, and then you start disputing the numbers of how many people perished in the Holocaust.
If I come up with some cruel-sounding word for a Jewish person, and I constantly use this slur against any Jew that stands up for their people, and if I mention perhaps the 20 million Christians, ethnic Europeans, that the Jews starved to death in Ukraine on purpose to ethnically cleanse the country in the 1930s, what would you say to that? I mean...
So I'm not going to engage in a debate with you because that's completely pointless, and I would only be giving you exactly what you want, and I have zero interest in debating you.
What about the genocide in Palestine? How come only these supposed Nazis have this monopoly on genocide? The